như vậy là dương châu tới một bộ tân thấy dương trên này interview đi dương trên này interview và bên này là dương trên này sẽ thấy dương tân các bạn tại sao các bạn interview đi này là thời ban đây tí muối thì sẽ là dương vơi để còn mình cả áo đúng nhưng cần học bài dương mình sơ chỉ bài ha của nó sân để còn mình cả áo đúng như là áo sân như là lại khăn như là nè đây con xoay rồi nó kẹp lớn cứ con ai vậy thì áo vẫn còn con trong một miền phía tôi sao với còn thang dương vậy đây còn vàng máu với đây là còn tám cho cả con tá và mà chụp luôn lại còn vơi ca lại khăn sừng ngang trên một cầu ca như là con rosi vơi bên để chỉ đó chứ mẹ lại còn trôn từ sừng phía nó có thể đẹp đồng thì cho đặc là cái này thì mẹ lại trời bàn thì sừng phía chứ cái nào bên là con sừng phía con thể tại xua rồi mà trâu tu người đây tại dân như này sừng phía chỉ muốn mẹ là trời bàn thì sừng phía nó tuy nhiên là châu tu chỉ muốn còn bên đây tham bảo con tu sao dân phơi tận một phơi mất rồi con vô sọt chỉ muốn này ấy thì dân bạn sẽ đọc đi còn xem bảo con giống dân phơi tu chỉ mẹ đại tay chui luôn con rồi còn tay châu tay đồng bay ở con có một cô đồng miền bao nhiêu hay ai đang sẵn kháng cả bên muốn dương cho dùng thế dương thời tại cả hai câu đá này cả phải chưa bao dưới hay bằng hai anh thì sẽ là thôi chỉ mẹ thì càng sẵn kháng và dưới thì mua dương cho đó nhưng lịch khách nào xong có TP dương vậy thì ấy thì dương ban sẵn sàng thì có hơi lẹ kháng tương dương ở ai phải áp chung có nó được không ai xa bao nhiêu mình để dương ban cái xe ấy tranh sai để cho bên đây dương bắt ban chung một còn vậy bạn đặt tôi là miếng chụp tôi mình bao cốt này là cái an vô mình bao cốt tới nó cứ mình ăn đơn cả trong cốt còn đây để còn dễ cứ là khăn bật này nhận lại rồi làm trên sự kiện này thì hay tại con ca phơi ca sủng khen nó cứ cái sủng khăn mình ta đôi ca và c thì này hay dương sẽ đặt được khó nhưng anh xong có được khó bán tại con ca sẽ đặt được khó cứ cùng mạnh bao cốt cứ dương á ta xây cho được nó đây thì dương bàn sẽ đặt được bằng tay để tôi và nâng ca và xây cho nó nhưng phải phơi lại cái này in để cái lại nó chừng nốt để chỉ còn dùng còn sau khi dừng ảnh xây cho một report và dừng bằng tay nhưng mà tôi xây cùng mang về bên đây thang tôi xin bảo việc để tôi và thêm là bot và dưới bên đây là chừng lại đang khám khi dừng ảnh xây cho bạn bằng tay chừng là xây hiện đại mình dùng khám tôi bây giờ nơi khi nông nắng con dễ mà trở lại ra bằng tay mình chụp bao nhiêu chừng là nó đang viên là chừng ok đây bạn kia dẹp đây luôn ngày
โดยสัตว์โลกนี้ก็บางเรื่องดิจานแต่ตอนนั้นqualitative research อย่างนั้นหากว่ามีการเลือกแต่ตอนนั้น reference ละแต่ให้ในเอกสารแต่มีคนบอกอย่างว่าบางเอาเว็บไซต์ดิจานแต่ตอนนั้นการประมวลเอกสารมันมันจองต้องไปเจอ reference บางอย่างทั้งยังในเรื่องสำนวนมูลจำนวนที่ทำไปส่วนการงานทวีเนาะแต่ตัวตนนั้นquantitative research แต่แบบ for qualitative research แบบจังตาเป็นมีความลำบากไว้ครั้งในการ qualitative research ได้การเป็นเจ้าครับ
trong ca để chúng tôi qualitative research đó vậy để nhân viên đi được cứ giờ ai chuyên chia recommendation ba này còn tại giờ ai chuyên ba nóคือgiờ ai chuyên chia recommendation สำหรับ policy maker หรือว่าอะไรให้มูลนิธิที่เราบัตรมาqualitative research นั้นตัวยังเราจะไปยังถึงการจะเป็นสมุดใดกรุ๊ปมัดหรือว่า CP เนี่ยกดแบบยังสมัยนี้ทางเชีย conversation partner หรือยังนั้นโยมมาดักกรุ๊ปมัดถึงบางคนสมัยเด็กกดโยมกดโชว์กดได้งานเราเหมือนก็ได้ดักอ่อนจังยังเชีย researcher นั้นเหมือนได้บุกไก่ในการสู้สมรู้บุกไก่ในการปรับมีเปอร์เซ็นต์หรือไม่บางสมรู้จุดมันควรให้ยกจำลาวยังมาดักในทางวิจัยว่ายังให้ยกถึงบุกไก่ในการเดินสกัดจับโกงมันจังนี่คือที่พอแบบมันเป็นความเป็นวิจัยจ้ะ
ที่มาในกลุ่มมัดบอกนักโจรบอกเยอะที่จึงเกิดแต่
จ้ะโดยแต่ก็ดักทั้งtranscript แบบนี้
จะเวียนเพื่อมีพอลบาจมูกกายให้ละเจเนเรตแล้วก็อัพลิเคชันเอาไว้ในการเยี่ยคือมีพอวิบัติชั้นจุดอะไรจึงยอดตึงรายรับเอาไว้ในการยุ่งการสาวการอะไรนั้นแต่ตอนนี้คือเรื่องเกษตรโจทย์ต่างๆจะไม่เพื่อให้ยังในเนี่ยสาวเรียวนั้นวิบัติ
ให้เรื่องมวยเปียกคือกรุ๊ปเปียกกรุ๊ปมันนั่นคือยอดไอเป็นให้ยอดไอจะสับจะเที่ยวรีเสิร์ชเจอมาเนี่ยจัง tôi bây tên là này nhưng dương ra anh nó mình là ô nhưng ở trong ba này cái này dương thời đặt cho thân mình họ
cho nên là qualitative research គឺមិនជា subjective ទេគឺមានន័យថាមិនមែនជាទស្សនៈរបស់អ្នកស្រាវជ្រាវទេតែជាទស្សនៈរបស់អ្នកចូលរួមបាទអញ្ចឹងយើងមិនមានន័យថាយើងមិនយកគំនិតយើងជាអ្នកស្រាវជ្រាវតែនេះទៅអូខេគាត់ objective
យើងលើពូខាងនេះដែរ
ហើយបន្ថែមពីនឹងទៅទៀតគឺខ្ញុំបានដល់ប្រសាសន៍មួយចំនួនខ្ញុំថាវាដូចជាការតែនៃការបញ្ជាក់ប្រាប់បន្ថែមណាឲ្យខ្ញុំជាអ្នកសិក្សាស្រាវជ្រាវហ្នឹងត្រូវប្រយ័ត្នប្រយែងចំពោះការសម្ភាសព្រោះតែការសម្ភាសវាអាចរៀងទៅន័យឲ្យយើងអាចយកទៅន័យបានច្រើនឬក៏មិនបានច្រើនអាស្រ័យលើខ្លួន
ឬក៏អាចផ្សេងជា text បានខ្លះយើងសំណួរបាទឧទាហរណ៍ថាយើងអាចសុំសិទ្ធិអនុញ្ញាតគាត់ថតជាវីដេអូបាទឬក៏ថតជាសំឡេងឬក៏យើងប្រើប្រាស់ឧបករណ៍ឯខាងទៀតឬគុំឡងពេលធ្វើសម្ភារ
นั้นយើងអាចទូរស័ព្ទរបស់យើង record បានតែយើងសុំគាត់បាទយើងទៅទៅយើងអាចទូរស័ព្ទអាចធ្វើ record ផ្សេងៗតាមអាចប្រភេទអាចធ្វើបានដោយតាម NGO វាមាន recorder តែយើងអាចទិញបាននៅសម្រាប់នោះមានពីរណា
បើសិនជាយើងមានលទ្ធភាពអាចប្រើកាមេរ៉ាបានយើងបើសិនជាយើងអាចដាក់កាមេរ៉ាបញ្ចូលនៅពេលយើងសម្ភាសគាត់នឹងបាននៅពេលយើងសម្ភាសមិនមែនតែសម្ភាសហើយ record ហើយគាត់ទៅសួរគាត់មើលមុខគាត់និយាយគាត់បើសិនជាយើងអាច take note បានយើងគួរ take note ខ្លះៗពេលខ្លះអា facial expression របស់គាត់ហ្នឹងមិនឧទាហរណ៍គាត់សើចឬគាត់ឧបហាអារម្មណ៍ថាគាត់យំឬអីយើងអាច take note តិចៗបានចំណុចសំខាន់មួយហ្នឹងព្រោះពេលដែលយើងយកទៅស្រង់សំឡេងឬ transcript អីព្រោះឧទាហរណ៍បើយើងធ្វើ record យើងអត់ឃើញមុខរបស់គាត់ទេអញ្ចឹងយើងអត់ដឹងថាតើមុខរបស់គាត់ពេលហ្នឹងមិនទេចាតែតែបើយើងថតវីដេអូអាចសុំសិទ្ធិរបស់គាត់ថតវីដេអូដែលគាត់បង្ហាញអារម្មណ៍បង្ហាញមុខអីបានអានឹងអត់បញ្ហាតែបើអត់បានទេយើងអាចជា take note បាន
បាទចាច្រើនមានបន្ថែមណាបាទអញ្ចឹងសង្ខេបខ្លីមកនៅក្នុងការ transcribe អ្វីដែលយើងនឹងទទួលបានឬក៏ឧបករណ៍យើងប្រើប្រាស់អាចជាវីដេអូបាទប៉ុន្តែងាយឲ្យបានអំពីគេថារក្សានៅការសម្ងាត់ជួរដៃគូរបស់យើងបានមុខមាត់របស់គាត់ពេលឈ្មោះរបស់គាត់បាទបើសិនគាត់មិនអនុញ្ញាតទេយើងគួរបង្ហាញវីដេអូបានទេប៉ុន្តែយើងអាចប្រើប្រាស់បាននៅក្នុងតែអំឡុងពេលដែលយើងធ្វើសម្ភាសហើយនឹងបន្ទាប់ពី transcribe លើព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់ហើយយើងអាចនឹងលុបចេញបាទអញ្ចឹងវាមាន3សំខាន់វាអាចជាសរសេរទៅជា text បានបាទទី1អាចពីវីដេអូទៅ text ទី2អាចពី recorder ណា recording អ្វីដែល record ទៅជា text ហើយទី3អាចពីអ្វីដែលគាត់និយាយហ្នឹងពី speech ទៅ text បាទសំខាន់3ដែលគាត់អាច transcribe នឹងទាំងអស់បានបាទអញ្ចឹងថាពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងចំណុចហ្នឹងថាតើនៅក្នុងការ transcribe អ្វីដែលអ្នកសម្ភាសគាត់ទទួលបានអំពីដៃគូរបស់គាត់ថាតើគាត់គួរតែវាអត្ថបទនឹងដោយផ្អែកទៅលើពាក្យអ្វីដែលអ្នកផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានឲ្យគាត់នឹងឬក៏គាត់ត្រូវគិតអំពីសម័យគិតអំពីទស្សនវិជ្ជាកំឡុងពេលដែលគាត់ធ្វើសម្ភាសដែរដើម្បីឲ្យដឹងថាតើពាក្យសម្ដីដែលគាត់និយាយចេញមកហ្នឹងបង្ហាញឡើងក្នុងរូបភាពណាឬក៏ similar ទៅលើរឿងអីបាទហើយបើសិនជាមានមនោសញ្ចេតនាទីចម្រុះបែបហ្នឹងថាតើអ្នកស្រាវជ្រាវគាត់គួរតែប្រើប្រាស់នៅឃ្លាឃ្លោងឬក៏ចំណុចសម្គាល់បែបណាដើម្បីឲ្យដឹងថាចំណុចហ្នឹងគួរតែចាប់អារម្មណ៍ហើយនឹងបកស្រាយត្រូវយើងសំណួរទេ
សំណួរពេលនេះ
អូខេ
ចាំមានន័យថាពេលដែលសម្ភាសអ្នកដែលសម្ភាសគេមិនត្រឹមតែគាត់តែពាក្យសម្ដីដែលគាត់បាននិយាយទេមានន័យថាអ្នកដែលសម្ភាសត្រូវ focus ទៅលើ interviewee អ្នកដែលត្រូវគេសម្ភាសហើយត្រូវមើលពីទឹកមុខពីអារម្មណ៍របស់គាត់ដែរហើយលើពីនេះទៀតយើងត្រូវមើលថាតើពាក្យសម្ដីរបស់គាត់ហ្នឹងវាអ្វីដែលគាត់និយាយហ្នឹងវាដូចជាអារម្មណ៍របស់គាត់អត់អាហ្នឹងយើងត្រូវគិតដែរហើយមួយវិញទៀតអាពាក្យទឹកមុខរបស់គាត់ហ្នឹងក៏ជាអ្វីដែល researcher ត្រូវ note ចូលទៅក្នុងកណ្ដាស់ពេញគាត់ដែរដើម្បី ដើម្បី interpret មកថាតើអារម្មណ៍ដែលគាត់និយាយហើយនៅសម្ដីដែលគាត់និយាយហ្នឹងវាស៊ីគ្នាដែរអត់ហើយរឿងល្អដែល researcher គួរតែបកស្រាយទិន្នន័យហ្នឹងគឺនៅពេលដែលគាត់សម្ភាសហើយគាត់គួរតែ record ទិន្នន័យហ្នឹងហើយនឹងសរសេរភ្លាមៗព្រោះបើសិនជាគាត់ទុកព័ត៌មាននឹងយូរពេលខ្លះគាត់អាចនឹងភ្លេចដែលជាហេតុផលមួយដែលគាត់ហ្នឹងអត់អាចបកស្រាយទិន្នន័យហ្នឹងដូចទៅនឹងអ្វីដែលអ្នកនិយាយគាត់បាននិយាយ
បាទមានអ្នកចង់ថែមចំណុចនេះគ្រប់គ្រាន់បាទ
អាចខាងទៀតបើសិន
តនឹងប្រធានបទរបស់ខ្ញុំគឺវាទៅនឹងខែវិសាហើយចំពោះចំណងជើងរបស់ប្រធានបទគឺការប្រើប្រាស់វិធីវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រនៅក្នុងការបង្រៀនវិទ្យានៅកម្រិតអនុប័លតែតើមិនដែរព្រោះវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រទៅជាមួយនឹង scientific method ទៅមួយប្រើជាភាសាខ្មែរថាវិធីវិទ្យាសាស្ត្របាទរបស់ខ្ញុំចា៎អញ្ចឹងឆ្លងតាមការរយៈកាលដែលអ្នកគ្រូទាំងគ្រូអ្នកបានលើកមកថាការជ្រើសរើស topic មួយក៏ជាមានសារៈសំខាន់មែនតើដែលយើងត្រូវតែដោះសំខាន់ទៅលើការជ្រើសរើសរៀនរបស់ប្រធានបទភាគច្រើនគឺលក្ខណៈដែលអ្នកដែលយើងចង់ស្រាវជ្រាវមានលក្ខណៈជាអាកំបាំងមានលក្ខណៈជាប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រដែលមិនជាប់នឹងគេអញ្ចឹងក្នុងការដែលយើងយកជ្រើសរើសយកឯកសារដែលមក support សម្រាប់ការស្រាវជ្រាវរបស់យើងតែយើងមានជំនាញឯកសារដើម្បីទៅថាឯកសារដែលយើងយកបាននោះវាគួរមានគិតជឿជាក់អំពីចិត្តបានអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមការជួយការចែករំលែកពីលោកគ្រូមួយក្នុងការដែលយើងជ្រើសរើសឯកសារមួយយកមកគ្រប់គ្រងនឹងការចែករំលែកផងទៀតហើយយើងគួរតែជ្រើសរើសនៅជ្រើសរើសមានបែបណាដើម្បីថាវារីឡែករបស់ពីនឹងយើងបាទអរគុណច្រើនចំពោះបងញ៉ាដែលបានសួរសំណួរដ៏មានតម្លៃនេះដូចយើងដឹងស្រាប់ហើយវាធម្មតាបើយើងការនៅពិសិដ្ឋឬមួយក៏ជានិស្សិតនៅពេលដែលយើងចង់បានឯកសារផ្សេងយើងតែតែមកភ្លេចទេតាម Google អញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលយើងអត់ដឹងយើងទៅថាប្រហែលជាមានតែ Google បាទប៉ុន្តែនៅពេលដែលយើងបានចូលរៀនសិក្ខាសាលាផ្សេងៗពិសេសសិក្ខាសាលាដែលបានជាមួយនឹងការស្រាវជ្រាវក្នុងការសរសេរThesis ឬ Mini-Thisis គឺបានក្នុងការធ្វើ research អញ្ចឹងពេលនេះយើងអាចដឹងនៅ website ដែលល្អៗមួយចំនួនដែលមានទំនាក់ទំនងជាមួយ Google ដែរអញ្ចឹងអាចដូចជា Google Scholar អូពេលហើយបាទ Google Scholar ហើយក្រៅពី Google Scholar ក៏មាន website មួយចំនួនទៀតដែរដូចជា Library Genesis ពេលខ្លះយើងគេនិយមហៅថា Legend បាទអញ្ចឹងដល់សម្បូរឯកសារមួយក៏ journal article ល្បីៗរបស់អ្នកនិពន្ធអ្នកសារជាល្បីៗដែលគាត់បាន publish បាន website ហើយក្រៅពីហ្នឹងបើសិនជាយើងចង់ដឹងទៅដល់បញ្ហាសុខភាពបាក់ខាងផ្សេងៗយើងអាចចូលទៅលើ website យើង PubMed ដូចជាយើងចង់ដឹងពីព័ត៌មានអំពីការបង្ការខ្លួនពី COVID-19 ឬក៏ណាយើងចូលទៅ website បាទហើយក្រៅពីហ្នឹងយើងមាន website DOAJ.org ក៏យើងអាចរកឯកសារផ្សេងៗបានហើយបើទៅជាមួយនឹងបរិបទនៅហ្វីលីពីននេះគេនិយម e-journals.pa ហើយក៏ប៉ុន្តែយើងនៅមានច្រើនទៀត website បើថាយើងលើកគ្រប់មកបាទហើយយើងអាចមានហើយតើតើជាមួយនឹងប្រធានបទរបស់យើងនៅពេលដែលយើងសរសេរឬមួយយើងសម្រេចជ្រើសរើសប្រធានបទណាមួយយើងអាចយកប្រធានបទរបស់យើងទៅ search នៅលើ website របស់ហ្នឹងបើសិនជាវាតើតើជាមួយនឹងវិធីសាស្ត្រឬមួយក៏តើតើ scientific យើងកំណត់យកអាមុខងារ function វា scientific ហើយយើងមើលតើមានគេសរសេរតើតើជាមួយប្រធានបទហ្នឹងដែរហើយនៅ hay bọn miên hay ta kia bàn xây cái bàn đâu khơi người khác hay ta bên đâyจะล็อกเผาเงินมือกาเลยนะเดี๋ยวยังเตอบางเป็นมาท้ายเงินมือก็ยังเตอเฟอร์รีเสิร์ชมันไม่ขโมยโจรเลยบอกนี่จัง
จังเมทางนักเป็นอะไรยังเจอเมในทางเป็นอะไรยังเจอพวกไอ้แต่ซาอะไรยังเรื่องของความตรงอย่างการเสพความยืนนั่นยังมีวิธีศาสตร์จานแต่ตัวมันก็รู้จีอยู่เมทาอยู่ที่จานอะไรยังกระทายยังไงดีหลายบ่อะไรยังไงชื่อตัวจังบ้านโดยที่สู่ก่อสโคล่าไลบรารีดิเจนหรือไม่ก็ที่ไลบรารีจังแต่จ้องพูดละกูสมเด็จเป็นกระทากลายปีบอกกูแต่ยังไงเราบางตามอย่างแบบสายนี่ยังมีวิธีศาสตร์ที่น้องการอะไรยังเจอน้องการเราไอ้ศาสตร์ที่ความตรงที่เราอะไรยังบางหลายบางบางเราเรื่องการรีเสิร์ช
แต่ก็ดิกูคนก่อนเลือกลางบางไงมีลิกเจนมีGoogle Scholar มีพับเน็ตมีอะไรยืนแบบยืนอาจเบอร์นี่ยืนอาจอ่านสเปอร์กราวไทม์สเปอร์เอกสารกันยืนเอกสาร reference คือก็ตอนไหนได้ยืนตัวบ้านหรือก็เอกสารยืนตัวบ้านยืนก็มีมันปัดมันมีอาจจะมวยหนึ่งการมีการฝึกปัดมาให้มาปัดสองนั่นก็อาจยืนอาจตีนยังปีหรือจี Facebook YouTube หรือก็ Twitter จะสอน YouTube บ้างยืนอาจตีนอยู่แต่ไม่ได้ตัดอยู่ในการยืนอาจจะรู้ตีนมาทุจีที่ฟรันโนอยู่แต่
nah itu jadi mau YouTube
ya waktu ke bar sendiri banyak banget
bạn có những cuộc cài đặt chứ cũng là tôi sùng vào với rồi đó bây giờ rồi ai cái sáng thì chẳng tôiจะมือ YouTube ได้ออกเลยเป็นตัวรู้สึกอย่างบางเลยบางไงจะทานสรุปให้
แมวชื่อตัวได้ยังชอบก็คือยังมือ YouTube คนไหนโย
อยู่ได้
vì mẹ đang sinh sinh chẳng có tại con ban thiên mẹ
còn
đang
làm sao đi qua đây
YouTube vô YouTube nó thôi chỉ là phần này tại nhung nó bên cho nó khác thay từ từ của một rất hay năng của sự biến cho tôi mà càng xoay lộn ảnh sáng nhung bên vì chúng nó đài chặt vào lòng mình lên chạy vì chúng mình thang tiếp để tôi đang ở dương thử đăng khai và không ảnh xa để dương vô máu được chung ho là cái public article nó vì ai chơi chạy ba được còn miên nhẹ để cầm ra cái chơi chạy nó cầm ra nè chắc nhưng ai copy chung chung nó cho từ trong website muối từ Google Scholar citation Google Scholar matrix anh nó dùng nhạc là đăng tha tá cầm ra cho nó để dân vô máu nó lỗ cầm ra nè chả đó bé dân trong đăng tha và có bây dân bàn cho nó đăng hai dân vô ảnh sát không cho nó là chắc nhớ copy chua nẹn phấn chua nẹn phấn bỏ article để dân vô nó vô từ search đượcក្នុង website មួយឈ្មោះថា Google Scholar citation បន្ទាប់មកយើងនឹងបើក view ឈ្មោះអ្នកនិពន្ធដែលយើងមានណាយើងអាចមើល background របស់គាត់បានហើយយើងមើលថាចំនួនអ្នកសាយប្រហែលអញ្ចឹងចឹងបើចំនួនអ្នកសាយកាន់តែច្រើនមានថាកម្រិតដែលយើងអាចជឿជាក់បានឬក៏កម្រិតនៃភាពល្អនៃ article នោះក៏កាន់តែច្រើនដែរអញ្ចឹងមានពីរចំណុចដែលខ្ញុំចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទីមួយគឺយើងត្រូវមើលថាarticle ដែល public នៅក្នុង journal ហ្នឹងតើ journal ហ្នឹងល្អកម្រិតណាទី2គឺយើងមើលទៅលើកម្រិតរបស់ journal ហ្នឹងតើមានអ្នកសាយច្រើនមិនណា
អពុចាវិញដល់ខ្ញុំមកនេះមិនទៅចាប់តែការអីទៅថៃនេះគេស្ងាត់ជាមកហូជាថៃតិចមកបាទ
អូខេដោយសារបងមុនរត់បងសំលៀងប្រជាសង្គមបានលើកឡើងច្រើនហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំគ្រាន់តែចាប់អារម្មណ៍តិចតួចទៅតាមជាមួយនឹងការឆាយអត្ថបទពី Facebook អញ្ចឹងហ្នឹងហើយជាធម្មតា social media គឺកម្រហ្នឹងហើយប៉ុន្តែយើងក៏អាចផ្សាយតាមរយៈដូចជា quote ឬមួយក៏ជាលក្ខណៈឧបមាថាមាន conference មួយដែលគេ live គេអីចឹងទៅយើងអាចសម្រង់យកសម្ដីទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងយកមកប្រើបានដូចគ្នាអញ្ចឹងចាឬមួយក៏ comment ឬមួយក៏ហ្នឹងហើយ caption ដែលមាននៅខាងលើគឺហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងក៏យើងអាចយកមកប្រើការបានដែរបើសិនបើចាំបាច់អញ្ចឹងណា
បាទអូខេអញ្ចឹងមានថាដើម្បីរកឯកសារ
បន្ទាត់យើងឬក៏មួយឃ្លាអាចប្រើប្រាស់ answer ប្រមាណនៅក្នុងកម្រិតអី answer ប្រមាណក្នុងកម្រិតអី answer ប្រមាណក្នុងកម្រិតអីដែលចាប់អារម្មណ៍ឃើញនៅក្នុងឯកសារមួយចំនួនឃើញគេដាក់ឯកសារយោងច្រើនទេចិត្តទៅនឹងបាន
តាក់ទងជាមួយការផ្សាយ ដូចជាគាត់បាននិយាយថាក្នុងថ្នាក់កម្រិត Master ទៅគឺត្រូវផ្សាយយ៉ាងតិចពី author 5ឡើងទៅក្នុងមួយ sentence របស់យើងដើម្បីឃើញថា sentence ហ្នឹងត្រូវបាននិយាយដោយ author ជាច្រើនអញ្ចឹងធ្វើឲ្យគុណភាពនៃការធ្វើ research យើងមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពខ្ពស់ហើយនៅក្នុងការធ្វើបងនិយាយតាក់ទងទៅនឹងreference ច្រើនបើសិនជាយើងផ្សាយពីគេច្រើន reference យើងក៏ត្រូវតែច្រើនតាមហ្នឹងដែរ
បាទអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលពីមុនខ្ញុំឆ្ងល់ថាហេតុអីបានគេដាក់ឯកឈ្មោះនេះឆ្នាំនេះនិយាយអញ្ចឹងច្រើនហើយឯកសារមួយរហូតដល់អានអត់ចំកើតតើដល់ពេលយើងរៀនពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងរបៀបនៃការស្រាវជ្រាវទើបដឹងថាអូតម្លៃនៃការដាក់ឯកសារយោងទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺធ្វើឲ្យឯកសារស្រាវជ្រាវកិច្ចការនៃការស្រាវជ្រាវរបស់យើងមានទម្ងន់ជឿជាក់បានហើយមានលក្ខណៈវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រត្រឹមត្រូវទៅទៀតបាទនេះគឺជាចំណុចសំខាន់នៃការស្រាវជ្រាវមិនចឹងទេ
ហ្នឹងហើយហើយមួយទៀតក្នុងការដាក់ reference ហ្នឹងពេលដំបូងខ្ញុំអត់សូវយល់ដូចបងខ្ញុំនិយាយចឹងខ្ញុំថាដាក់ reference មកទៅអីអត់ដឹងរបៀបថាគាត់ទៅមើល result ពី research គេមកបានចាំបាច់ដាក់ reference តែខ្ញុំមើលឃើញការ reference ហ្នឹងគឺមានសារៈសំខាន់នៅពេលដែលខ្ញុំក៏ឃើញប្រធានបទមួយតាក់ទងនឹងប្រធានបទរបស់ខ្ញុំបាច់ចាំទៅ search មើលអីផ្សេងទៀតទេខ្ញុំអាច scroll មើលតាម reference របស់គាត់ព្រោះ reference ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺសុទ្ធតែតាក់ទងនឹងប្រធានបទហ្នឹងទាំងអស់អញ្ចឹងវាជួយ sell ពេលសម្រាប់យើងដែរ
ជំនាញខ្លួនបាទជំនួសបាទអញ្ចឹងសូមអរគុណដល់អ្នកវិទ្យាសម្រាប់ការផ្ដល់ពេលវេលាដ៏មានសារៈសំខាន់ថ្ងៃនេះដើម្បីក្នុងការពិភាក្សាពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងរបៀបសរសេរ qualitative research ហើយនឹងរបៀបសរសេរកិច្ចការទាំងអស់កិច្ចការមួយនោះឲ្យមានលក្ខណៈវិទ្យាសាស្ត្របាទអញ្ចឹងជាចុងក្រោយសូមជូនពរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាឲ្យសម្រាប់បានជោគជ័យគ្រប់ភារកិច្ចបាទសូមអរគុណ
Because you complete us all. The next day he came to class early. He took a bath and he felt good about himself. Rather than, you're always like, get out, get out. I wish you have an accident so that I can get in you. Right? See. So, is it clear? We always see people as angels. Even if they are demons, we turn them into angels. Because a good teacher transforms lives. Do you remember your most favorite teachers? They transform lives. And until now, you still remember them. Do you remember your grade 1 teacher? Can you name your teacher from grade 1 to high school when you graduate? You cannot anymore remember. Okay. That is why I would like to challenge you this. Because as a teacher in college, in one semester I would have 7 subjects, times 40, 280. So I cannot remember these people. They are 280 in one semester. I have taught for 20 years, so I do not remember them. So I developed this mantra. What is this mantra? Everybody say this. If there is any teacher that all of my students will remember in all their lifetime, that teacher should be me. And I have 4 months to do that in their lives. Yes. And so I would challenge myself. I will punish myself without eating 3 meals in a day. If I will encounter a previous student who forgets about my name. Until now, I haven't seen a student who has forgotten my name. Because when I was a student, I also challenged myself. Everybody say this. If there is a student that my teacher should remember all their lifetime, that should be me. And I have 4 months to do that. Yes. And so, after 20 years, 30 years, I'll return back to that university and they're still there and say, oh, Hinaro, come. Oh, they didn't forget me. Because I would be insulted if they would say, you are familiar. What's your name? Oh, it means that I was not doing my best in that class. And so I would invent everything I could to make my teacher remember me in a good way by how I help nourish the other students in class. Because you see, some students are slow, some students are so fast, and those who are fast will not mind the slow.
So I will always make it a point to teach the slow. And then I would ask the teacher to help so that everyone who is slow is always there to be able to learn. Because I told my teachers this, ma'am, every student who comes in this class and in this school always had an ambition. They had a family to support. They had dreams to fulfill. And the only people who can make that real and come true are teachers like you. Right? Oh, see? Okay. So, tomorrow I would like you to show a content from one of the downloads that you're going to do regarding just one segment, 3 minutes will be enough, on how to do one thing. That you've learned so many things in 4 days, you just choose one thing. And then, if possible, there's your face, and there's a content there. Okay, why? Because you should be content creators already. Okay. Now, what happens is that when you come here tomorrow, I want you to bring a print out of what you have written in your proposal. If you cannot type them, okay, you can just write them. But if you can type them and encode them, so much the better. And we will have one-on-one consultation about this one. Because you see, it is always good to look at each case because you have different studies. So, for the whole day, I would like to capacitate you to really improve so that by afternoon, you are going to print a page or 2 or 3 of an improved one, which will be submitted to our manager as a proof that indeed you have learned something for 1 week. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you enjoy the day?
Yes.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yes.
Were you entertained by what you did?
The last one.
Okay. So, thank you. And that will be all for now. As researchers, we can show to people how we did our research by this one. Like, how did you tally the data? You explain how exactly you prepare the research. And because, you know, people always say, that's so hard, I don't know how to do it. Because there are no step-by-step procedures about how people did their thing. So if you do the quali, how did you do your quali? If you did your mixed methods, how did you do your mixed methods? And when you illustrate what you know and how you did it, people can learn faster. We learn faster this way rather than follow a set of steps in the book. That is not good. Although it is nice, but something better is you actually tell people how you did it. Alright? Because we live in a world of evidence, experiential sharing, and that's nice. Okay. So, Mr. Limon, can you explain to us a little about this one?
Okay, so when we come to video, we don't pull assessment find the frequency sẽ không ăn bao user là nó kia sẽ user thì cái user là cũng như cái info mà Filmora Phim anh cho coi chỗ này chẳng muốn mẹ bây giờ mình dùng video mà đi bên trong lần có phim mà đã sẽ cho Greg ba
Mini-Thisis thì dùng học cái này là vì một nhà nói về cái gì để
đã bên hay là sáng hai bộ đấy ba cái mưa to luôn được chỉ từ đây
lấy điện ta chỉ một slide lại rồi này mình cùng lại bây giờ trên cái ảnh mà học qua cái màu chất từ slide này
Mini-Thisis có ba này, Mini-Thisis là so unit đầu tiên. Trong một mấy ao ở đây trong rồi. Đấy nó
Camtasia, recorder and video editor. So there is a video up there. Tonight, create a content. Using one of the softwares where people see what you do on screen. At the same time, they will see your webcam as you explain. Because in the demo of Mr. Nicole, you can hear his voice, but you cannot see his face. Okay, and then he said there are softwares that allows you to do that, where you can see the face at the same time. We can see what you do. Okay. And this will signal you're being a blogger. Yes. I want to tell you that the world's highest paid bloggers did not even finish college. Yes, and they're earning $1,000 to $5,000 a week. And they go to the world's best destinations for free. They will just write owners of hotels and resorts that I wish to visit your place, and I am a blogger. I have 300,000 followers, and they are given the best accommodation, the best food, the best locations. Then they are paid. Imagine that you would not even need the work. But I want you to be blogging about education, because if you look at the YouTube, most of the blogs are about tourism.
Tourism and gambling.
Yes. There are no bloggers about how to make people learn, how to make children learn, then how to solve problems in education. If you can do that and you are graduate to the center, you indeed are new generation. Right?
Yeah.
So everybody say this with me. Every day, I should always ask this question. How can I better invent myself into becoming a new generation pedagogical expert? Okay, right? So what we've been doing in the last 4 days are essentially intended for that. Okay? Capacitating you to have skills that are better than the traditional teachers, so that when you return, do not hate traditional teachers. Love them. Okay. I've been doing a lot of coaching to old researchers, and they really say, no, never in my life, I will not do research. And then I will just call them, come, sit here. Okay. How to solve your problem of where to find sources? Look at this. Read. Google Scholar. Oh my God. Oh, so many sources. Oh, this time. Search. Name a topic. And then, I realized that is the best way to teach. Because if you just tell people what you know, they will be having 3 steps back. Because they do not want to appear like they don't know, they're ignorant, and then their skills are lower than their positions and their ages. They do not want you to audit them. But if you say, okay, take a look at this, take a look. Oh my God, that's good. Okay, now it's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn. And then when they leave, and then they know. So in my office, I always have a stand of coffee, and This is my secret. Everybody say this. Do not buy coffee in the office. Not everybody can afford to pay. Because why should you invite people to drink coffee when the kind of coffee you will give is just what everybody has? So I would say, I have coffee from France. Have you tasted one from France? No. They will come. Okay. I have biscuits from London. Okay. Would you like to have one? So a biscuit from London, a coffee from France, and then take a look at this. Oh, that's good. Your fingers, please. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. All right. And then if you want to know more, come here. Biscuits, coffee, juices, then you can get it. And after that, oh, thank you. Oh. So, the whole point is, people are not necessarily traditional. Can anybody say this? No one is born.
No one is born
with the ambition to be traditional until he dies. No one has ambition to be traditional. Anybody say this? It is the fault of the school system. Why teachers become traditional? Because when they were hired, they were modern. But because of neglect of the school system, to capacitate them for reinvention, they became traditional. Alright? So, that's it. I think one of the important things that we have to consider is never tell a person you are outdated, that you don't know, that you are not good. Because that is not the way to win people to your advantage. As graduates soon to be of the center, you should have, everybody say this, I must be.
I must be
an ambassador of change.
an ambassador of change.
Can you repeat that? I must be.
I must be
An ambassador of change.
an ambassador of change.
I am
I
a change champion.
a change champion.
I win people to my side
I bring people to my side
because of my charm.
because of my charm.
Because when you like me,
Because you like me,
anything I say,
anything I
they
say,
will always like to know.
then we all like to know.
When people don't like me,
When people
no
don't
matter
like
what
me,
do they say,
no matter what
they will always close their ears.
they will always close their ears.
So to be a successful educator, to be a successful teacher, your first duty is not actually to teach, but to know your children. You smell your children. Know where they're coming from. You visit them in their residences, in their homes, so you will understand the context of their behavior. And then after that, you love them, even if they are not lovable. You love them. That's part of your job. Because when you love each one in equal measure, they will love you in return. And the moment that they love you, anything that you tell them, no matter how difficult, even if you let them swallow a pangolin, they will swallow the pangolin because they like you. I remember when I was young, when our teachers at Beloved, when we transferred to another school, we will be crying for 3 days. Do you remember that? Why? Because you will miss your teacher. So be lovable. And part of being lovable is being beautiful. A teacher should always be one, a makeup expert. To learn from YouTube. Okay? Alright. Can anybody say this go? The world's highest models are not beautiful. Because if they are beautiful, they cannot sell a product. So what happens to their face? They become a canvas. And then paint is applied, makeup is applied, and they become a character. Okay? So if your lesson is about the fairies and the flowers, then you come to school wrapped with, some clothes that look like you are a fairy. And then you give them an ambience like that one. Or you require them to bring some costumes at some time, and then let them wear it, and then they will be like queens and princesses, and they will love it. Not every day, but to spice up their life. And then you must be very good at entertainment. Everybody say, can you show me your 2 fingers? No matter how bright I am, if I have no sense of humor, I cannot use my intelligence. You can just imagine a teacher from 8 to 5, and then very serious, and then the students who have no opportunity to enjoy, they would not want to be in your class the following day. Okay? So I remember doing a workshop in the Philippines on humor in the classroom. So for 2 days, I just taught the teachers how to laugh, how to be engaging, and how to be likable, even if you want to kill your students because of their behavior. Okay, so I would like to give you a little tip before we go, and one of them is, I encountered Peter, who is always late, or if not late, absent, and I created a new way of minding him. So suppose he's Peter, then I would tell him, everybody say this, Peter? Yeah. That class truly